Hi everyone, Farmer Luke here. So, let's have a bit of a recap because I've not done a video for a day, but I filmed this yesterday and didn't end up putting it online because I didn't have time to film much yesterday because everything went wrong. So let's have a look at Happy Luke in the morning and then see what happens. Hi everybody, Farmer Luke here. So what are we up to on the farm today? Well, today I'm looking at a field of all-seed rape. You can just see it in the background there. When I say field of, lack of all-seed rape in this field. You can see there, not very yellow. In fact, it don't look very good at all. So I've decided in a moment of crazy madness that we're gonna have this potatoes. So there's about 8 acre in here that's not grown all seed rape, so we're gone nuts to it. We're gonna have it potatoes. So the tractor's just turned up there in the background. We are gonna frail all this down and I'm gonna plant some more potatoes. Right, so let's frail it down. So the reasoning was, we can see the frail in the background there, the reasoning was there's absolutely no all-seed rape here, so what's the point in keeping the land when we had some seed, we had a little bit of seed left over, and I managed to get some real cheap seed, and I mean proper cheap seed, off my neighbour. I know he watches, that's why I said proper cheap seed. So we decided we'll have a bit more. The potatoes are going to be worth, well at the minute they're worth quite a bit. As everyone knows, the market's gone crazy for them. So I'm thinking that it's going to take a little while for that to drop. Plus as well, less people are growing them now. It costs more to grow. So this is it's a big gamble. It is a gamble, but let's roll the dice and see what happens basically. So yeah, hopefully this will work out. So I've just got a bit more destoning to do down Tasty Tate's headquarters, and then we're gonna flat lift this, mark it out, and then hopefully get them planted. That is what we're doing. Well, that was what we was doing until everything went wrong like this. The John Deere broke down. So you can see the front PTO, there's a shaft that runs through the front PTO over here, broke. Inside here there's a rubber donut, so there's some rubber that sits inside here, so that's meant to go there, and the shaft on top of it disintegrated and let the whole lot go. So yeah, the tractor is now unusable. It would be usable if we could take this shaft off, which we're trying to, but when this come off, whack this head here, and John Deere in their infinite wisdom made an Allen key. So now we can't put the Allen key in to undo this bit, to take all this off, and then we can use the tractor. So of course, well done John Deere once again for making a complete and utter crap design. So now to mend that, we need the whole of the front PTO off, because now we need to cut that bolt off to then put a new shaft in. Fantastic. So my very well thought out plan has now gone a bit bad, but we managed to get it all flat lifted. I've been pulling beds out this morning, that's what I'm doing now. Just pulling some beds out. We're keeping close together, so we've got the bed tillers are right behind me when I'm marking beds out, so hopefully not to dry the soil out, to leave it, like to turn it up and then leave it to dry out. We're working it down straight behind. So I've got the destoner back, I'm going to jump on that in a minute. So yeah, Pete's going to pull some beds out, I'm going to swap with him, so he's going to pull a few out and then bed till a few while I destone, because I think that's going to be a proper slow job. So yeah, that is what we're up to in a minute. So we'll have a bit of a tractor montage possibly. We'll see how this goes, whether this crazy idea of planting more potatoes is going to work. So yeah, let's see. So at this moment in time, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 beds, and I've already regretted my decision. If we have a look at the destoner, yeah, there's some big boulders in there. So we're putting them not in the gully. I've actually got, you can see in the background there, a bed tiller following me. So we're doing them twice then, so I'm putting my clots on the bed, so hopefully he smashes them, and also as well I can work on the level then. So instead of looking like that, I don't know if you can see in the other videos where there was a dip where the wheel goes, these are just flat. So this will work, I know it'll work. We're planting in worse. I've been doing this and then we've been putting them in beds that look 10 times worse, so hopefully this will come off anyway. So that's a little update for you at the minute. It's working. You can see how far we got across the field now. We've got some gutters. There's not so much clots in them. And the destoner also is looking fairly empty, and the same with the clots going out the side. So the plan is working. Something's actually coming off for once. We've also got Farmer Jordan down there. He's mending the tractor. So yeah, we're flying along at the minute. Absolutely flying along. So, how are we going to... Guess who's fixing the John Deere? We just come back up, we're nearly getting done. It's everyone's favourite farmer, Farmer Jordan. Say hello, Farmer Jordan.
Hello.
Now, Farmer Jordan actually used to be a mechanic Jordan, and he used to work on these particular bit of tractors. So I've tried to explain what kind of happened to the John Deere, but Jordan will explain a bit better. Jordan.
When you're annoyed, you stop. You don't go until something goes bang.
There we go. That is Farmer Jordan's what happened to the tractor, and the remedy is, so we've got to pull all this forward to then get the donut out of the shaft.
Only the PTO.
Only the PTO, sorry. Anything else to say to the people at home? On the YouTube?
I should have stayed at work.
Anyway, I'll let Farmer Jordan get on with it. I'm not actually helping at all. He's the master of the tools. Hey, Jordan. Something like that. Anyway, so it's going to pulling some more beds out, but just filling up the tractors in the morning because I'm such a nice person with the people that drive them.
You just don't get here early enough in the morning for people to fill up the diesel.
So I didn't know whether to do the final word now and say goodbye with Farmer Jordan, everyone's favourite farmer.
Right.
No, I think I might do something later. I don't know yet. You got anything else to say? That's productive.
Really, I can't really still take it.
There are words of Farmer Jordan. We'll probably see he pops up in regular videos. We'll probably see him again.
Regular videos, popping up every time he breaks.
Every time he breaks through, we ring Jordan. Anyway, so he's off. I'm just going to go pull some more beds out. So that's it. I've just finished marking some beds out. Going to continue that in the morning. Can I go work out where the headland's going to go and stuff like that? It's getting a bit dark. So it's a bit of a strange video. There wasn't any tractor montages, but hopefully we'll get back into it next time. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, if you can please give it a like, subscribe and all that jazz. Tell your friends and family, tell anyone that'll listen. Yes, thank you very much. I'll see you again later.